It was very powerful to me how engaged the students were, how focused everyone was, and the positivity in the room. And students, I think, really embrace the idea of supporting everyone, that everyone has different perspectives, but all deserve support and inclusion as they go together through their educational journey. That everybody deserves to have a good environment that's supportive of their growth and development while they're in school. And I think students really embraced that vision very readily. It was wonderful.
One of my favorite things, just to add on to what Alison said, is a note that I received from a student after class, immediately after class, and it was unsolicited. Um, and he said, and he's a person of color, and he said, "I'll be honest with you, I wasn't looking forward to this class, and I didn't think that it would be very helpful." And he said, and he bolded it. He said, "But it really worked. It changed things, and I appreciate the focus on diversity and inclusion that the school is giving by having this class." Um, so that was just heartwarming that somebody who was coming in a little cynical actually found value in a change to his experience from one case. So that was wonderful. There was a lot of interest in in talking more about one particular area, and that was socioeconomic diversity. So students, and I don't know if it's just our school students, but our students were saying we need to talk more about that because we talk about race and LGBTQ issues, etc. And there's clubs for that, but there's no club for those of different socioeconomic status. Um, so that was a surprise to me. I didn't know that that would resonate that strongly.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad to hear that. I mean, we've each of us have had students who literally had to be making choices between paying tuition and getting food. And there are so many people who would not believe that that's the case. But we know in professional schools, whether it's veterinary college or medicine or law, these shouldn't be institutions just for the wealthy. Um, they are for people across our society, and one of those dimensions is socioeconomic. And I think we even had a student that said, perhaps we need to do something to support tuition. And again, it opens the dialogue. And was a student who wrote about a situation that they had just recently experienced after several of these classes or courses, and after our case that talked about DEI, and her note bolded and underlined, "I want to take action."
I think this is something that instructors who take on this case should realize is it's not over at the end of class. If you take students down this road, they will go and they will pull you along, and so afterwards now, you know Kanina and I and Karen are getting messages from students. They want to do more. And so I have to be willing to say, yeah, let me know what I can do. And then I'm going to let my students lead me now into our next steps. But I have to be present as a support. Otherwise, I think starting this off and then just walking away could be a bit irresponsible.